Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet.
Can
Nintendo.
do I sound
There was
okay? Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay. I
There was a Nintendo Direct this morning with a bunch of 3DS stuff.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, just a ton of 3DS stuff,
Just a ton of 3DS stuff.
pretty much, and some amiibos,
And some amiibos.
and some new amiibos, some new Zelda amiibos.
Are there really?
Yeah,
Don't tell me that. Alright, we're live. Meow, dinner
Okay.
time. Okay. Alright.
uh,
Alright.
I guess we can talk when we get going. There's a couple things we can talk about, I guess.
Oh, I know. I know there's tons of stuff. Tons of stuff to talk about.
It's been a few weeks.
It's been a few weeks. Alright, you ready to start this bad boy up?
Let's do it.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 177 of the Gaming Death Podcast. I'm your host Chris, and with me tonight is Caleb.
What's up?
And Hollowblade is at Fan Expo, so he will not be joining us tonight. And we are back to video game talk. I hope everybody enjoyed our shop talk last week with YogiZilla. Did you get a chance to listen to that?
I did not.
It's amazing. It's probably one of the most non-gaming shows we've ever done.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. I'll have to check it out.
We did nothing but talk shop the entire time.
Like what kind of shop?
Like
What are you shopping?
we're doing a big push for Geeky Antics. Geeky Antics is doing a big push right now, which we are proud to be part of the Geeky Antics network. Everybody, go over to geekyantics.net, check them out. Just the big push that we're doing, talking about some extra life stuff, talking about what the gang is, just kind of getting some shit out there for everybody.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was quite nice. So, what you been up to? You've been gone for a while.
Nope.
Yes, you were in jolly old England. Nope. Hello.
No.
We may have lost Caleb. I'm guessing we did lose Caleb.
Nice.
Or he's really far behind. All I hear is nice.
What's up? Am I caught up? What's happening?
And this is why Skype sucks, everybody.
Anyway, what's up?
Caleb, are you with me?
I think I'm with you.
What the fuck just happened?
I think my computer is just being slow.
Oh, okay. So you were in England, huh?
I was in jolly old England. That's where I was.
Did you see the Queen?
I saw pictures of the Queen. She was smoking, banging when she was young.
Yeah. She was. I'd fucking know her when she was young.
So was Queen Victoria, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But enough. Is this another episode of? Is this another episode of royal porn?
Royal porn.
Should we do a side episode for royal porn?
Yeah, exactly. So
anyway.
how was London?
London was fun. It wasn't quite as exciting as the past two times because we'd done a lot of the stuff already, and at this point it's still touristy stuff. Towards the end it got a little more fun. I tried to get my dad out to do more adventurous and more like local stuff, which was cool. But we drank at a lot of pubs, which was one of my favorite parts, and ate a lot of pub food.
Yeah,
just
pub
a
food.
lot of fried food in general, a lot of pies, a lot of fish and chips, which was great. And got to see Parliament for the first time, which was kind of cool. I don't know. And Westminster, which was really cool. And got to spend some time in Brighton and Bath. So
you took a bath?
We went to Bath. Yeah.
Like
just
you and your dad
being-
together went to Bath?
Yeah, it was exciting.
That's kind of. I don't not
See,
touching that with a
just-
10-foot pole.
To each his own, man.
I want to say hello to Yogi Zilla, and Obi in the chat with us tonight.
Are they?
They are.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
So, basically, we've been without an actual full-fledged gaming deathcast in almost a month now.
Really?
Yeah, the three of us haven't been together in almost a month, which sucks.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's been since like way before. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time we actually had a cast at all. Last time. About it.
So, normally we talk gaming news and stuff. There's not much. Let's go to the news corner with Caleb. Caleb, what's going on in the news?
Well, a lot of little things here and there. We still have the summer drought. The summer drought's starting to finish up, but it's going to take a little while before it really picks up as far as fall releases. So we got Deus Ex last week, which is pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with it. It felt like it was shorter than some of the other ones, but just a really fun game. It's basically just the last one, but with way better graphics. It's fucking gorgeous, and with just way more variety in what you can do.
I heard it's not all brown and gold this time around.
No, it's extremely colorful, actually. It's a very bright game.
And it's in Prague?
And it's in Prague. Most of the game takes place in Prague. I was hoping you would get to go to other places, too. I mean, you do for, like, missions, but there's no other hubs besides Prague, which is fine because it's gigantic, but usually you get to, like, move around a lot in Deus Ex, so that was, I don't know, pretty cool. It's a cool spot.
Now, have you finished it?
I just finished it this afternoon.
I heard that the ending's kind of a letdown.
The ending's kind of meh. There's not a lot to it.
That, like Deus Ex, they build on a bunch of different weird conspiracies and stuff, and then they only wrap up, like, the bombing that happens at the beginning of the game. They don't really go into depth on any of those weird things.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing. So in every single Deus Ex besides this one, you, like, do a bunch of stuff and you make a bunch of choices, and then you get to the very end, and, like, the last level is different depending on what choices you've made, and then at the very end of that last level, you get to make, like, one giant choice where there's, like, 4 different options as far as, like, how you want the game to play out.
Can you actually save Lee Everett in this one?
Wait, what? Yeah, he pops in about halfway through and he just joins your party. He's all augmented and shit. It's crazy.
Does Joel still kill the doctors?
Oh yeah, you can't stop that actually. Even with your robot legs. Even with your robot legs.
What about Ellie? Does she still kiss the girl at the end?
Ellie still kisses Clementine. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It still happens.
Wow. One last question about the choices at the end of this game. Does Andrew Ryan still kindly ask you to do some awesome stuff, even though you're his son?
Yeah, you discover that somehow Adam Jensen is Andrew Ryan's son in the end, and he's all biomodded to hell. It's great. But I was gonna say, it's interesting because in all the other games you get to the end and there's like 4 different endings because there's a huge choice with all these different options, and then it kind of plays out however you choose. Which I guess some people don't like because a lot of your choices throughout the game don't necessarily play into that last choice. It's just like a final one. But the change that they made in this one is that all of your choices leading up towards the end of the game kind of play into the end. But as far as I can tell, there's not a lot of variation anyway. Like, the ending's really short and there's not much to it. And it's like, yay, we lost, or oh no, we didn't win. Or no, yay, we won, or no, we lost. But there's not a whole lot of depth to it. And it's just like, it just lacks a lot of oomph. So it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of peters out without any kind of. The last boss is okay, but other than that, there's not much to it.
That's cool. We might be getting someone joining us into this in the cast quite shortly.
Oh no. Who do we get?
Obi might be joining in with us.
Alright. We can do that. We might be able to accept Obi.
Of course we can accept Obi. He's a fellow vapor, so of course we can accept Obi.
Oh no, you goddamn vapors.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I've been vaping before it was like the hipster thing to do. And that was the most hipster thing I think I've ever said.
That was the hipsteriest.
Yeah, I think that was the
great.
hipsteriest.
Wow.
But but we were talking about the summer drought. We got Deus Ex. We got Resident Evil 4 on PS4, Xbox One, which I hear is the worst of the bajillion ports of Resident Evil 4.
We got the Ultra Super Resident Evil 4 HD Remix Edition.
But it's not.
Isn't good.
It's not. It's just the game. It's the GameCube models. They didn't HD anything. They took the GameCube model and upresed it. That's it.
It's not even like the PS3 one?
No, it's the game. It's they use the GameCube one.
Why would you ever do that?
So it looks like crap.
Why wouldn't you just reuse the one you already made for PS3 and just port it to PS4?
I don't know. I don't.
That's
why are you asking me?
Weird. I don't know, because that just confuses me on every level. Like, why, when you've already made a better version of the game, would you be like, let's go out of our way to use the shittier one? That's really confusing to me.
That's super confusing.
All right. That's cool, I guess.
So we got that. We have the Dead Rising ports are coming both to Xbox One and PS4. That's Dead Rising 1, 2, and Off the Record.
That sounds pretty good. I never got to play those games, actually.
I've played the first one. I've played the third one. I've never played the second one. So I'll probably pick up. It's like you can buy all of them for $60, downloadable, or you can buy them all separately for $20 a piece.
I want to try that third one at some point too. Fourth one looks fun.
The fourth one looks really good.
They've always looked like fun games. I've just never gotten to play them. I mean, how are 1 and 3? It sounded like you enjoyed 3.
3 is really good. I don't like the camera aspect of 1. Like, there's a very big camera aspect of 1, and the time element is huge on the first Dead Rising.
Okay.
And
yeah.
It's not great. It's a fine game, but they give you this giant sandbox, and they're like, oh, by the way, you only have 40 hours to complete this game. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
If Hollow was here, we'd talk about Party Hard, which
he was talking all about how great that is.
Yeah, and it looks interesting. And then I got told that I need to game more, and I'm gaming a ton.
Oh, because I was gaming a lot, and I wasn't even sure if you were on at all. I was just doing my thing.
I've been watching Grey's Anatomy on my Xbox One.
Okay.
Playing lots of. I've been playing lots of 3DS. I bought Rune Factory 4 like 2 weeks ago, and I'm addicted.
Is that the one that Dawn didn't like?
No, Dawn loves the Rune Factory games, and I was like, fuck it, I want a game, and I want a game cheap, so I picked it up.
Okay.
Aside from that, and I've been playing nothing but Hearthstone. Like, Hearthstone has slowly taken over my life. I play it on my phone at work. I play it on my laptop at home. I play it on the computer. It's Hearthstone.
Nice.
And there was a really fucking awesome deck that just came out of the Pure Silver tournament. It's Exo's Malagos Druid deck. It's fucking awesome, and I am 400 enchanting dust away from getting the last card so I can try that deck out. But aside from that, and Caleb's like, blah, 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 Hearthstone.
Hearthstone's cool, I guess.
Have you ever played? It's awesome. It's free. You should play.
I've not played Hearthstone.
You should play Hearthstone.
Seems like the kind of thing that would eat my life.
Hearthstone is so much fun. It's a card game on the internet.
It's a card game on the internet.
It's fun.
Aviato.
It's fun. You should play it.
Put radio on the internet.
You should play it. It's free.
No, I don't want to do it. It's no. It would cost my soul to play it because I feel like I'd never stop. So I'm gonna veto Hearthstone for now. But thanks for your input. I'm good. What else is going on with you?
Hearthstone. Caleb, you should play Hearthstone.
God damn it.
It's free. I'm not asking you to spend any money. It is free.
So, we're not getting a new Assassin's Creed this year, but we are getting an HD remake of all of the Ezio games. If you really want them. I don't know. Is that something you wanted? I don't really care.
We're getting all the Ezio games?
Yeah, so we're getting two Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is definitely the weakest of the two.
So they're giving us the collection that they already gave us.
Yeah, but it's going to be on PS3 instead of PS4 instead of PS3, and hopefully they won't pull a Capcom and give us the PS2 version or whatever.
See, my problem with that is, why aren't they giving us the one game that hasn't come out to PS4 and that they've only released to PS3, Xbox 360, and PC?
Oh, Assassin's Creed Rogue?
Yes.
Because they're dicks.
It's like the one game I want to play. It's the follow-up to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and it's the one Assassin's Creed game that I want that I've yet to play. It pisses me off. I'm like, all right, this is cool. All right, this is cool. Like, Syndicate blew me away. Syndicate was really good.
Syndicate's a fantastic game. I had a lot of fun playing Syndicate. It's great.
I don't know. Here you go, guys. It's like the Games with Gold is the Assassin's Creed Chronicles, the China Chronicles this month.
Are those any good? I haven't heard great things about them.
I don't know, but because they're free, I'll download them and play them.
Oh. I heard we got Journey for PS4 this month, which... Why? But... That's cool, I guess.
I guess I could finally play that game.
Did you never play Journey?
I've never played Journey.
Why would you never play Journey?
Because when it first launched, it was a $30 game. And I wasn't paying $30 for Journey.
Was it really $30?
It was $30.
It was always like...
And then when it launched on PS4, it dropped to $20, but nobody else was playing. So I was like, why would I want to do that?
Oh, well, now you get it for free. So
now I get it for free,
it.
and other people that haven't played it will also be playing. So there'll be tons of people playing.
Yeah, I got it on a sale.
You died at the end of that game already. You go down like a fucking a slide and you die.
While we're spoiling things here on Gaming Dead Spoiler Cast.
All right, motherfucker. Journey is how old?
Journey's like 4 years old.
Journey's how old?
Maybe older than that.
That's like telling people like, hey, by the way, at the end of StarCraft, Kerrigan becomes Morgana, and you'd be like, wait, what?
How dare you? How dare you say such things?
Oh, in the Titanic, the boat sinks.
You get the... You shut the hell up. I was waiting to see that movie, and now it's ruined.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. You could pull a Hollow Blade.
I'm 20 years behind on my Academy Award following. Now it's ruined. You can pull a Hollow and get super mad.
Yeah, exactly. He gets super mad, and we'll like, oh, by the way, at the end of Jaws, they kill the shark, and he, I've never seen that. That's for ruining it. It's like, motherfucker, it's Jaws. Everybody's seen Jaws.
We did spoil Transistor only after
spoiled Transistor. You spoiled Transistor.
Because we got into an argument about the ending of it. And
I didn't spoil Transistor. You spoiled Transistor.
You did.
And Transistor, still not as good as Bastion.
I'm going to say it's better. Slightly better.
Bastion is slightly better. Just slightly.
Transistor is definitely better.
Slightly. Bastion is more accessible, which is why it is a better game.
I don't know if I can say that.
Bastion is a
the sci-fi thing Transistor has going on is very
the setting of Transistor is much better than the setting of Bastion, but as an overall game, Bastion is a better game due to the fact that, one, I think the gameplay itself is a little bit more fun, and two, it's a little bit more accessible due to the fact that it's a hack and slash adventure game.
That's fair. I mean, it's easy. I guess it's easier to get into, but
And the narrator in Bastion is better than Transistor.
I think it's different. I don't know if I'd say it's better.
They're basically the same thing. The narrator in Bastion gives you like the third party stuff that's going on, and Transistor gives you like the kind of third party stuff that's going on. When you look at it,
I guess so.
I'm just glad that in Transistor though, it's like Armageddon. I could have still ordered Chinese food and have it delivered to my apartment.
Oh, you mean pizza?
There was also Chinese food.
Oh, I just got the pizza, which they just called flatbread, which offended my sensibilities. But other than that, it was fun.
Transistor all takes place in a computer, though, right?
No, it does not.
Are you sure?
See, this is the argument we had.
Yeah, because it all takes place in a computer.
No, it ends in a computer. It takes place in the real world, but the world itself is like, it's this weird... The world itself is like semi-real but semi-digital because of how they operate their city and like how the program that runs their city actually works. But they're still in a physical world.
Right, but that physical world is microscopic down to like Tron size, computer-wise.
I do not believe so. I don't know where you got that idea.
Because that's how it shows up. That's how it acts. It's a program, but there's physical, but there's also non-physical. The computer lingo, the way things look, it kind of looks like a motherboard with the lines.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a
stuff.
particular visual aesthetic, but that doesn't mean
it's very Tronish. It's very Tronish.
It's sort of. It has a lot more permanence than Tron, but I think I can see what you mean.
What do you mean more permanence than Tron?
I mean, everything is more solid. It's not just like black with everything identified by like bright, vibrant lines. Like there's actual color and things look physical and they have physical makeup.
Yes. It's more like that really long Daft Punk Tron that came out.
That really long Daft Punk Tron.
Yeah, the Daft Punk music video. It was like 3 hours long. Disney released it.
Tron 2.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I thought it was a Daft Punk music video.
I mean, it's pretty much Daft Punk music video.
Yeah.
No one's gonna fault you for thinking that. But anyway, Transistor is wonderful. We've talked a lot about Transistor already.
We have talked. I got someone to pick up Transistor as well as Bastion because they were on sale for the PS Vita.
Nice. Nice.
And I read a review on Transistor.
Yeah.
For the Vita. And
really? And
they reviewed it poorly because it didn't integrate the touchpad.
Why do you need the touchpad? That's dumb.
Like, they were like, "Oh, yeah, this game would be great if you use the actual touchpad."
Would it? Would it though?
And I'm like, they're like, "Oh, it was on the iPhone and the touch and it was so good."
I'm sorry. That's just I don't understand. I don't understand that logic.
I don't understand that logic either. The touch on the Vita is the worst part of the Vita.
Yeah, I feel like not many games used it because of that. It was like kind of an interesting concept, but in the end just didn't work very well. I never touched a Vita, so I don't entirely know, but that was the idea I got.
I can send you a broken Vita.
Please don't.
It don't work.
I feel like if you sent me a broken Vita, I would be like, I would literally throw it in the dumpster, and a homeless man sleeping in the dumpster would be like, "Hey, don't throw your garbage in here," and just throw it back to me.
Do you remember when the Vita was going to be awesome and cool?
And then they gave you really shitty memory and really expensive memory cards and a couple of other things that made it just not very fun to develop for or to buy or play.
Right.
Yeah. That sucked. It seemed cool though. It would seem cool in theory.
It seemed really cool in theory, but it didn't turn out the way that we thought it would.
No, it didn't. Anyway, what's going on with games and stuff? besides Hearthstone?
I don't know what's going on with games and stuff. Like I said, I haven't been playing much of anything but Hearthstone. Like
Final Fantasy 15 got pushed back.
Yep. Game drought's going to be a little bit longer, but I've only been playing.
Fun.
I've only been playing stuff. Hearthstone. That's all I've been playing.
We're not gonna do. This isn't gonna be the Hearthstone cast. We're not gonna do that.
Hi, Obi.
What's up, boys?
Hey,
Obi, tell Caleb to play Hearthstone.
I don't want to play Hearthstone.
Caleb, play Hearthstone.
No, I don't want to. You can't make me.
Okay. Oh, then don't then. That's fine.
No, it's
All
not
right,
fine.
Good. This conversation's over. Obi,
No,
what's
it's-
going on with you in non-Hearthstone news? What's up? Tell me about your life.
My life? Oh God, it's rough right now.
Oh,
It's really rough,
Alright.
man. Like it's super. I'm dying.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
okay.
Oh.
I don't even know, man. I never talked to you.
Living life, spending time with my family, starting an esports organization, just having some fun, really.
Starting an esports organization.
I just want to do a little PSA really quick to our listeners out there. This is Obi. He is from Horseplay Live. Last week we had Yogizilla. Obi is the number
better
two.
one.
Is the number 2.
Actually, I run that stream, so
I know you run the stream, but Yogi tells me all the time that you're the number 2 and he's the number 1.
in his own world, and he's the only one there.
Yeah, exactly.
See, he's in chat right now, going to start talking shit.
Oh yeah, he's gonna start talking shit in a second. It's fine.
Yeah. Or he'll log on to this Skype and basically kick me off the call.
Well, he doesn't know what Skype that you're on, does he? Of course not.
I'm sure he does.
So what's going on? What have you been up to? What have you been playing lately, Obi?
I've been playing, well, the WoW expansion just dropped yesterday, or 2 days ago, so we're leveling, and of course we're playing Hearthstone with Karazhan. The final wing was this week, and myself and then Fatal Blades is right across the room from me, and we've been just playing as many games as we possibly can, I guess, with whoever wants to play.
Oh, there you go. We missed you. I missed you on the Titanfall 2 beta last week.
No, I was there. I was just not on when everybody else was.
Oh,
How was the Titanfall 2 beta, by the way? Heard interesting things about it.
I liked it, actually.
It
I
was-
didn't really...
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I really didn't like the first one. Don't ask me why. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
No, I mean, I'm not. I don't care.
I'm
but
brittle. But like the second one really like it got me ready to buy this damn thing when it comes out.
Okay. How is it? How is it? I mean, how's it better?
I found it much more enjoyable than the first one, and I hated
Yeah.
the first Titanfall. And
Did
I
you
was up
really?
Yeah, and I was up to like 2 a.m. on Friday with Yogi playing the beta. It's really
Okay.
good. It's really good. They've kind of found in the first game they were feeling out their voice, and in this game you can tell that they're trying different things. But they've also
They're actually
taken-
pushing the envelope,
yeah, exactly.
basically. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They're taking that giant risk to see the reward because you know people are going to like it. And there's always going to be the trolls who are like, "Oh, this game sucks. It lags too much. Customer service sucks." Get over it, kid.
It's because there's two reasons. It's because it's not Call of Duty, and because it's EA. That's why. That's why
Not
people are
League
going
of
to bitch about
Legends.
the game. What happened?
Never mind.
I missed what you said.
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind. All right. But you didn't try the beta, Caleb?
I was in England.
I thought you were back last week.
When was the beta? I got back like Friday.
Well, that tells you your answer right there.
It started Friday.
Did it really? Was it over the weekend?
Yeah, it was over the weekend.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the gaming things.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess.
there was PS4 one too, so that's why I asked if you had hopped on to try the beta or not. The thing that really blew me away about the game, the game was, it kept telling me that it kept saying that it was a pre-alpha build, and the game looked gorgeous. It looked gorgeous, and it ran really well.
Now let's hope they don't overthink this and fuck shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Me and Yogi and some people ran into some problems, though, with the beta. We were in a party together, and they kept putting me on the other team.
Oh. That's a little weird.
Yeah. So we'd squat up, and we'd be playing, and then all of a sudden Yogi'd be like, "Why'd you shoot me for?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I'm on the other team again."
And really, if you're on Yogi's team, you can still shoot him because it's still fun. I just want to put that out there.
Now, did you try any of the non-Titan stuff, Obi?
No.
I played a little bit of it, and it's just not as fun. It is very much just like Call of Duty clone.
I'm gonna go there, and people are gonna attack me for this probably, but it's okay. If I wanted to play non-Titan stuff, I'd go play Call of Duty.
Right, exactly. Call of Duty is a fun game, and if I wanted to play something like super thought-provoking and kind of really, really skill-based, I'd go play CSGO.
If I want something that I have to actually think about, I'm gonna go play WoW.
How is the WoW expansion?
Play Dark Souls.
Love it, dude.
Caleb's like Dark Souls, and you're like WoW expansion. Now, little background. I used to be hardcore addicted to WoW. Like, destroyed my life addicted to WoW. And I tried to jump back into WoW like a year and a half ago after being out of the game for close to 2 years. And I couldn't play it because they had completely changed the game. How is this expansion still more of that, like, I wouldn't know how to play it?
Actually, this expansion it's almost like they've done a full circle of World of Warcraft. Being that basically this expansion is going back into some of the lore that was in vanilla WoW in the very beginning. So it's really cool on how they're kind of incorporating this and how I mean they've got more than people say they got. They probably got about 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 expansions left in them, just for right now until they think of more shit. Because if you know anything about the World of Warcraft or the lore, like, it goes on forever.
The lore is amazing. It's my favorite. It was my favorite part of WoW. Playing WoW, the lore.
It goes on forever. So I mean, like, there's always a game that you can make. Like, really, Mist of Pandaria, suck dick. I'm gonna say it. Sorry if I said something wrong on the stream, but it sucked. It did. A lot of people. I think it was like 7 million people quit World of Warcraft, and now we're back up to, I think, 11 or 12 million again. Since WoD and then now the new expansions came out.
So what's different? What did they change about the game? What's the new area? What's the lore? What's the meat and potatoes? Give me answers.
Legion, guys, Legion.
What's Legion?
So Illidan's back?
Yes, Illidan and the Illidari are back.
Oh shit!
So basically, Illidan comes up, and to all his Illidari, you can make a demon hunter too.
Oh shit!
If you want to watch a stream on somebody that's playing a demon hunter pretty regularly, guys, go to twitch.tv/fatal_blades. That's FATL_blades. That's Fatal. You guys all know him. But he's streaming lots of WoW right now with Hearthstone and all that other bull. But yeah, it's the Lord. Wow. Illidan's back. And basically, he's getting all his Illidari to confront and fight the Legion with the Alliance and the Horde. So instead of the Alliance and Horde going to kick the Illidari and Illidan's ass, they're actually fighting together now. Like Sylvanas Windrunner come up, all the champions. If you get the chance to go watch any of the little cinematics, just go look up WoW Legion cinematic, and it'll show you everything and give you a pretty big part of what's going on.
Oh, cool. Me and Hollowblade both were thinking about getting back in to WoW, but my wife shot us down. She said, no, no, no.
Yeah, I don't know why you even thought that would be okay.
Why
Because
do you do it when she's not looking?
that's a problem.
Why?
It's
I dropped out of college twice last time and quit 2 jobs.
What?
Yeah, dude, I was really, really, really addicted to WoW. I played from basically when I woke up to like 5 in the morning. I was raiding every day. I played a mage. I wouldn't get up to go to the bathroom. I'd pee in bottles that I had laying around next to me. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, you're
bad.
disgusting. No, like there's got to be a breaking point. Unfortunately, I was like that in the past, like super addicted, where I played, but I didn't have any. I was by myself. It was just me and the army, basically. So then I kind of learned how to actually curb it, and then I took a break for 6 months, 7 months, a year. And then now I'm back, and yes, I'm playing a lot right now, but that's just to get my characters that I want to play this expansion level to 110.
Well, that was the whole thing. Me and Hollow, we were talking back and forth about it, and we didn't want to... The only reason we'd go back in, we would start brand new characters, because neither of us have played since Cataclysm. We'd make brand new characters on a brand new server, we wouldn't join a guild, and we'd just level the character from 1 to 110, see all the content, everything that's changed since basically Cataclysm, and not raid or anything. We just wanted to play and see the content. And I got shot down. I own the expansion. I just got shot down about playing it. You laugh, Caleb. Of course I own the expansion. I don't know why, but Blizzard gives me all the WoW expansions. Every single one.
Really? They just give them to you. They're trying to get you back. Trying to get you back, man. Because if they know if they can get you back, you'll be worth more to them than the expansions are to you.
So, I don't know what it is, but I get every WoW expansion that comes out for free. I go into my battle.net and it's like, hey, you have stuff to download.
How they get you, man. You stay away from those. You stay away.
Nope. Obi, you think I should play WoW again?
I sure do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's okay because Obi said so.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is
Chris
fine.
Gannon, Chris from Gaming Death Podcast. He goes, Obi, should I play WoW again? Yes, you should. Fatal even said yes.
Okay, I'm starting the install.
No,
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course.
Please do not start the install. Please do not do this.
Why? What's
so
wrong,
next
what's
week,
wrong with
guys,
WoW?
if they're not on the show, that means Chris has died via suicide by wife.
Suicide by WoW.
Yeah, she's coming at your ass with a frying pan, bro. Don't you do that.
No. I'll tell her that you said it was okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just tell him Obi said it was fine.
Yeah, Obi said it was fine. Caleb said it's fine. It's fine.
No,
All right,
it's not
well,
fine.
I'm going to tell you like I told the last guy.
Not fine.
If you don't want your wife getting yelled at, if you don't care, go ahead and tell her, because she's going to come at me and I'm going to yell at her. And if you don't mind, I won't call her any unnecessary names or anything. But like, I'm going to be like, hey, your husband, your dick, not mine.
Right. My wife wouldn't actually come at you. Hey, World of Warcraft is now playable.
Please don't.
You're so in trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
I'm
If
not gonna
that's
die.
true and you're not trolling.
I am not trolling. I've
Like
downloaded
this.
30.
Caleb
Nice
is still
knowing
trolling
you.
us right now.
I'm
Nice
downloading
troll. Nice knowing
37.18 gigabytes remaining at 18.4 megabytes a second.
Out of what?
I still have 37.08 gigabytes remaining.
Hmm.
But it's playable.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool since the game 64.
The game's 64, so the patch has got to be another 30 gigs.
Almost.
Yeah. But remember that when you download the game, the patch doesn't download with the game. You have to start the game up and then the patch download.
Remember, when you're trolling, you can make up
Not
whatever
anymore.
rules you want.
He is trolling it. I know that.
Okay, I'm trolling. See, guys, Gaming Death Crew. This is
The troll
why
collapsing.
nobody believes. If you're on the Twitch chat right now, you can see my my Blizzard, my Battle.net, and you can see that it is currently downloading to show that I'm not trolling.
I can't see anything. I'm watching your stream right now.
It should have just came up just now.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
So
god.
So right here, you see, right here, that's
Chris, you
that's
know
me
it's not
downloading.
okay.
That's me downloading. World
You
of
know
Warcraft.
it's not okay.
No, you don't have the fucking game upgrades available, dude.
Oh, that.
You're a
click
liar.
No, dude, I click on it. I'm not going to show you this because my credit card and shit's here. And World of Warcraft Legion, USD 00.00. I click buy now. Pay now.
What do you know? Don't do that.
And $0. So, I'm not a liar. Bam! Motherfucker. Everybody thinks I'm trolling. Everybody always thinks I'm trolling. You gotta believe Chris sometimes, guys. You gotta believe Chris.
Because we didn't think you were that stupid.
Fuck you.
We really didn't.
So again, suicide by wife incoming on Chris Gannon of Gaming Death Podcast. You heard it here first.
Let me ask
We're gonna
you,
say it again on Horseplay Live after this,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you an honest question.
Yeah.
and I might give you an honest answer.
Why is it
Right.
why well, it's more for Caleb. Why
Yeah.
why is this such a bad idea?
Because what are you talking about? You just mentioned why it was a bad idea when we started this conversation on World of Warcraft. And you were like, "Well, maybe I should play World of Warcraft." We were like, "No,
I
please
was
don't."
I was like 20 back then. It's 10 years ago.
Yeah, remember you wrote that whole article about how it fucked up your life forever, and you're still trying to recover from it.
I'm
You're always
recovered
gonna be
from
recovering
it.
from it. I don't think so. I don't think that's how it
Yeah.
works. I don't think it's how drugs work, man.
It's not drugs. Dude, if I was addicted when I went back and I paid for a month to play, I would have taught myself how to play. And I didn't. I just logged on once and then logged off. I have more self-control. And it makes me a little upset when people don't believe that I've learned from my mistakes. It's one of the things that pisses me off about my life.
It's not about self-control or about learning. It's the fact that the game is what it is, and it just
Alright.
kind of owns your life. That's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with you specifically.
Chris, I'll make you a deal.
What's up, buddy?
I'm never going to tell you not to play, because if you play, that means I get it. That's another friend that I know is a friend that can play with me later. But you promise me this: if it gets to the point where your wife is starting to get on your ass and all this other bullshit because you're playing too much, like, you need to put it down.
Oh, of course.
All right, if that's it, then dude, have fun. I will see you on as soon as it's done fucking downloading. I'm going to go level to 110 tonight after HP Live.
Like this
So,
is my
I'll
big
see you
thing.
there, bro.
I can quit. I've done it in the past when it became a problem, and because I've been at the end of my rope with this game, I've also been at the end of my rope with other games that became addicting. I spent a lot of money on certain games that I got really, really addicted to, and ever since WoW, I've been able to break that and acknowledge, you know, hey, this is starting to become a problem. I got to put this down now. And I just, yes, it destroyed my life when I was younger. Yes, that's true.
If you can do that, I'm all for it. I mean, I know how addicting this game is, and you do too. If you can stay that and say, you know, hey, I can play starting to get all leveled up to 110. I can play 8 hours a day and not have any problem. But can you do that? You can't do that continuously for a year.
I don't want to play 8 hours a day.
Well, you know what I mean. It's not what you're actually gonna do. But like, you know what I mean? So you can't stop. And that's not just you. That's everybody that's ever played this fucking game, dude.
Oh, believe me, I know. I believe me, I know how bad it can be.
If you can do all that, man, I will support you 150%, man.
Like, and Caleb's over here being like, no, this is a bad idea.
Unless your wife comes at me, and then I'll tell her that I told you not to do it.
All right, Caleb, as my best friend, my brother, my non-blood brother.
Yeah.
Why is this such a bad idea?
Because you know what happened the last time. I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over again. Like, it's just not a game that's worth playing if it's gonna do that. Even if there's a chance of that happening, it just doesn't. It's not a game that's worth spending your time on. That's what I'm saying.
But as a friend, you need to believe in your friend, thinking that he's actually grown up more than than. I mean, you got 10 years, dude. A person can grow up a lot.
It's not about.
Yes, it is.
It's not about growing up.
Yes, it
is.
It's
like when you have a game that says addicting is a drug. It's like I'm just gonna smoke a little bit of meth. It'll be fine. Don't worry, Caleb. And that's kind of what my thought process is.
No. See, that's where it breaks down. That's where the argument breaks down. The game did destroy my life.
Yeah, because you were addicted to it the way that most people are only addicted to hardcore drugs, like crack and heroin.
It was the same.
That's how bad it was.
Whoa, what's wrong with crack and heroin?
they're terrible.
Drugs are bad.
But at the same time, it's not like those. Because playing a little bit of, like, you don't play WoW once and destroy your life. Like, it's a process, whereas, like, heroin, you do it once and you're fucked.
I mean, it takes a few years.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You know, I was addicted to cigarettes. I quit those.
Yeah, you do you, man.
I will do me, and you'll see. I'll be like, yo, I played like 2 hours of WoW today. That was cool. I'm going to go watch some Grey's Anatomy now. Peace.
You watch your Grey's Anatomy.
More power to you.
You know? I love how this became an intervention episode of why Chris shouldn't play WoW.
Hey, wait, I told you to play fucking WoW, dude. I'm behind you 100%, remember?
Yeah, I know you're behind me. And Caleb is still acting like if I do this, I'm dead to him.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it is a bad idea. No matter how you look at it, it just does not seem like it is a good idea in the long run. It does not seem like it would be a worthwhile or a helpful choice for you to make.
Now, here's my question for you, Caleb.
I don't think the enjoyment is really going to outweigh how addicting the game can be.
Everything can be addicting, though, dude. Everything can
What's
be
your
addicting.
point?
So I should just not do anything because everything could be addicting.
No, because this is a game that's addictive quality far outweighs any joy you're going to get from it. And that is what I'm saying to you.
Did you play WoW?
I don't really need to play it. I can read your story and tell you how shitty of an experience that was for you, man.
Yeah, dude, but that was 10 years ago.
What does that matter? Like,
I was 20. I was immature. I didn't know what my priorities were. I wasn't married. I didn't have a great job. You know, there was tons of stuff. Tons of stuff has changed in my life since I was 20. Like, there's things called priorities and bills and work and my well-being, and I actually, you know, I'm working out and trying to eat better. So there's that's going on. There's lots of stuff in my life that has changed.
Chris, I think what he's trying to say is because he is one of your best friends, he just worries about you. Like, he knows what it did in the past, and he's just worried that his friend, a friend of him that he cares about, could fall into the same rut and do it all over again.
I know what.
But Caleb, at the same time,
I know what Caleb's trying to say. I'm just slightly offended that I feel like.
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish real quick.
He doesn't think that I've grown, that it's different.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have anything to do with the growing or anything. It's what I know it has done to you, and the fact that I know there is a chance that it will do it again, regardless of how small that is. For me, like I said, it doesn't make sense for a person in your decision to make that choice. From what I know,
but at the same time, Caleb, you need to just give him the benefit of the doubt because he is your friend. Trust him to give that is, but then make sure you watch his back. Make sure you be like, hey, dude, this is kind of getting to the point where you need to chill out on this. You're starting to get hung up again on it. But that's just being a friend. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily bad, but just watch his back.
Do I come out and tell you now that I've played on Ash Realms? I used to play on Ash Realms before Ash Realms, I think, got nuked. I played on Ash Realms for a long time. So, and that was like 2 years ago. So I think I can do it. But, if I trust my friend's judgment. Caleb is like a brother to me, and if he says nah, he don't think it's a good idea, then nah, it's not a good idea. I trust you, Caleb.
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta, you can't rely on somebody else to make all your decisions for you.
Even if you say, on him
but no, like I said, ultimately, like I said, if you do it, yeah, I'd like to do it, I'm gonna try it, but watch my back, because then that helps him, If it doesn't give you a peace of mind of okay, at least I can kind of influence him and say, hey, if shit's going down, you need to chill out on it. Do that. Make that make that little pact between you guys, because then that's like kind of a thing. Like, hey, don't screw your friend over. Your friend's trying to help you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do that between each other.
Hey,
that could work.
Understand. So, Obi, what games that are coming out are you looking forward to?
Mediator in this freaking conversation.
You have. It's like group. It's like couples therapy. I love it. So, what games that are coming out this year that you're excited for? Anything?
WoW.
Besides WoW, anything else?
WoW. That's about it. Reason being is because I'm one of those people when I'm playing WoW, like all my other games are secondary. Just because, like, I know for a fact I've played in, what is this, number 6 expansion now? Or 5, or whatever. I played in every single expansion, and from the beginning, I know it's going to take me to probably get every character that I want up to 110 and ready, because I'm not going to do the dual spec, because some of the things you have to do for your legendary weapon and everything is just real. It's like terrible. But it's for everything that I need to do, I need a solid month of playing. And that's not playing like
actual in-game time month.
No, a month of real time.
A month real time.
Yeah, because within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, this weekend I'll be 110 with my main, which is my tank, my druid, of course, Obi-Wan. And then I'll have another alt, which is going to be my paladin for PvP. And then basically every one of them have their own weapon. So you need to make sure that you get, my paladin's going to be PvP, so I got to get my PvP weapon up. Because there's like a rune system for your legendary weapon this expansion.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's kind of like there is time I have to spend in there. As long as I actually spend my time right, to where I don't dilly dally and I don't I can basically what's the word for it? I can time management correctly. I can do everything I want to do in playing in 3 or 4 hours a day for 3 or 4 days a week.
That's not bad. Caleb, what's your big game that you're looking forward to this year?
I guess Final Fantasy 15, as far as the big stuff we still got. I was going to say Persona, but that's not till February next year. Yeah, FF15 is the big one. Honestly, this summer drought has been so long, I forgot what I was waiting for as far as big games this year, because I stopped paying attention.
Like, for me, the only thing that I'm really, really, really looking forward to is Pokemon. Like, Sun and Moon looks really good. I cannot wait for new Pokemans.
Pokemon's Moon.
Suns and Moons. And that's something that me and my wife play together, so... It's one of those things. I know you probably think I'm an idiot, Obi.
Why? Because you like Pokemon?
Because I like the Pokemans.
I've got a dude that's sitting in the same room with me that likes Pokemon too, and if I even say something wrong, he could squish my head. So,
Okay.
it's all good, bro. You like Pokemon, you like Pokemon.
Well, you've called me an idiot in the past for saying
My
anything
fucking
about Pokemon.
my 5-year-old son likes pink.
That's
That's
cool.
fine. My favorite color is purple, so it's cool.
Pink used
Well,
to be a
so
manly
is
color.
so is Blades, but this is the one thing. Is this stream like? Is this like totally? I can say anything I want.
Yeah, this is a rated R stream.
Okay. Well, Fatal. He goes. Well, just think about this. He likes pink, so it's a boy. What's the best thing in a man's life that's pink? And I was like, pussy. So never mind. We're good.
Do you not know that our show is rated R? Like, we're hardcore and
I don't know.
And
There's
really
so many.
bad.
I have to be so. I have various streams that I jump on every now and then, and I have to re-ask every one of them. Because I didn't do that one time, and then I did Time and Wimey Tea Time with YogiZilla, the very next one, and I was like, fuck bomb, fuck bomb, fuck bomb, fuck bomb, everything, every 2 seconds. So, and I got in trouble, so I'm just trying to be nice and be clean.
Oh, did he say something to you about dropping an F-bound on Time and Wimey Tea Time? I was on the first episode, I dropped 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good idea. I didn't know that it wasn't rated R.
Oh, it's like Yogi's got Time and Wimey Tea Time rated like G, dude. Like it's
All right,
you
guys.
can't even say chest parts. I mean, it's
You can't say chest parts?
yeah, you can, but that's what I'm saying. Like
You can't be like,
it's
oh,
that
Rose's
bad.
got really nice tits?
Yeah, you can't do that. That's
That's sad. That's sad. Damn it, Yogi. I know you're listening. Damn it, Yogi.
no, it's okay. I mean, like you think about like the wrestling podcasts. I mean, we shit damn fuck blah blah blah. It sounds like we got Tourette sometimes.
I didn't even know you did a wrestling podcast. I just kind of got slightly back into wrestling. I signed up
Not
for the
safe for wrestling podcasts.
I signed up.
Only on geekyantics.net.
I signed up for WWE Network, and I was watching WrestleMania 3, and I was like, oh, I used to love this shit. So now I'm going back and watching all the old stuff from when I was a kid.
Well, okay. Well, keep that in mind now. When pay-per-views come up, you can get on my Discord or Geeky Antics Discord, because we still have the TeamSpeak. It's just like it's going to be done next month or later this month, because I'm not paying for it anymore. But get on there and watch the pay-per-view with us, dude. There's going to be 2 pay-per-views a month now.
That's
Because of the brand split, bro.
But see, this is my thing. Now we're going. This is the weirdest episode. This is the weirdest episode of Gaming Death that we've ever done. We talked about me playing WoW again. We talked a little bit about our normal stuff, and now we're going to talk a little bit about wrestling.
You know what I want to say to you?
What?
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I said no jumping the shark, Obi. I said no jumping the shark, and what did we do? We jumped
didn't.
the damn shark.
I did. No. Hold on. Wait. Hold the phone. No.
What the fuck is why am I
You
holding my
said do
phone?"
not derail me this show, and I said okay, no derail. I have been following every lead that you've put out there.
I know. I'm messing with you a little bit, dude.
It is not my fault we are derailing right now.
We're not derailing. The biggest draw that our audience loves about the Gaming Death podcast is we're conversational. The fact that we sit down to talk about video games and we end up talking about whether or not I should play WoW because I might destroy my life again. And
But don't get that hooker on Division Streak. She's not good looking. Or
yeah,
you know, whatever.
exactly. We've talked about tons of things on this podcast, and that's what our audience loves. I always say that we don't have fans, we have friends. And everybody that sends us emails and stuff, they're friends. We got lots of listeners, lots of friends. But wrestling, I can't get into current wrestling. I can't.
Why?
Because I don't like John Cena. And the WWE
Oh my God.
pushes John
Dude,
Cena like you wouldn't believe.
I'm gonna give me a second. I got a cough, so I want you to think about this. All right, and I'm gonna tell Fatal what you just said here in a minute. But I'm gonna repeat your question so he can hear me. You don't like wrestling, or you can't get into wrestling because you don't like John Cena.
Yes, because the WWE
And the reason
pushes
is
John
because
Cena.
the WWE pushes John Cena. No, they don't. John Cena pushes John Cena, dude. Like, WWE is not doing anything with John Cena right now.
See,
Like John Cena has been that he's that big of a superstar that he pushes him. He's like The Rock. He pushes himself.
but he's not.
The
A great, but he's
WWE
not a
is
great
not-
wrestler like The Rock was.
The Rock really wasn't a great wrestler either. He had his 4 moves of fucking, if you want to call it, 4 moves of doom too. He had the rock bottom, he had the people's elbow, the fucking eyebrow, and that's it.
I don't know. I don't know. I tried to watch some more current stuff, and it was like John Cena was the guy that everybody kept talking about, and I was like, I don't care about John Cena.
If you throw that Pringles can at me, I'm gonna be pissed.
I was watching, I was like, oh, I like this guy, and then I read up on him, and I'm like, oh, he got hurt and he doesn't wrestle anymore. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I guess I can't watch that guy wrestle.
This is what I want you to do, Chris. All right, we will let you know. I will personally send you a message on wherever you want me to send you a message when we do our next, whether it's going to be a live show or a recorded show, when we talk about our next NSFW podcast. And you come in here and Fatal will explain everything, and I guarantee, now I'm going to guarantee it because he's just that good, that you're going to want to watch wrestling after you're done listening to him talk.
Yeah, you think so?
Fatal, challenge to you, sir. Are you ready for this? You want to talk up because I'll let it hear you. Your challenge is we're going to have Chris Gannon on NSFW, and you're going to talk to him about wrestling. Well, your challenge is to make him want to watch wrestling after you're done talking to him about it.
Current
Challenge
wrestling,
accepted,
current
yes or
wrestling,
no?
because I can watch old
Current-
wrestling.
Current wrestling, yes. That's what we're talking about, current wrestling.
Sure.
You got to say it.
Challenge accepted.
Do you hear
All right,
that?
Deal.
Okay.
Next time that you
Okay.
guys do whatever the fuck your podcast, NSFW, right? Yeah? Did I get that right?
Yes, NSFW, not safe for wrestling yet.
Yeah. Next time you guys do it, I will jump on, and that can be your episode, is challenging me to want to watch wrestling. Because the last time that I really wanted to watch current day wrestling was when I was watching Daniel Bryan wrestle, but he doesn't wrestle anymore. So,
See, now there's a couple guys that are like Daniel Bryan that are actually making it.
because
I mean,
Daniel
I
Bryan
don't
was cool
know-
as fuck, and he was a really awesome tactical wrestler.
Wrestling nowadays, and this is just my personal opinion, I guarantee you Fatal will say something totally different. When I was talking about Cena and The Rock earlier, he basically gave me a Pringle can for a middle finger, okay? That's how he couldn't get his middle finger that big.
Okay.
But for me, you have to. I have to look at wrestling from, or WWE from a entertainment. I can't look at it as like I'm watching as a fan. I need to like speculate what they're gonna do. Like, who do you think they're gonna? Who makes sense giving the belt to? Just in this non-title match, who does it make sense to give the win to? A face or a heel, following everybody's little turns here and there from
You watch
face
wrestling the way I watch
or-
wrestling. You watch
I
wrestling
watch
the
it
same way I
from-
do.
I watch it from a aspect of, this is what I would love them to do. We theory craft all the time. We talk about this stuff, just, how they should book matches and whatnot. Look, kind of like if you ever seen WhatCulture.com. What Culture Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, I watch
okay.
other videos on YouTube.
Yeah, so it's just like that, and that's what we do. Just because it's not. Yes, we love watching people. 90% of the time we can tell you how the match is going, what move's probably going to happen next, or what's gonna. So if the face is actually starting off and beating the heel's ass, right? Then about 2 minutes into the match, the heel turns on the face, starts beating his ass, and beats his ass for about 10 minutes into the match. Guaranteed, more than likely that face is probably going to get the win. It's a story. So if you can follow the story and decipher the story before it's over, you know who's going to win the whole time, every time.
For me, watching wrestling, like as I got older, was always a numbers game. It was always like was concerned about the behind the scenes politics, like the face heels, and should they turn this face heel? A heel turn for this character would be really smart right now.
Right.
And like who's the smart person? Well, if they give the belt to this person, it'll shock everybody, and it'll probably bring the ratings up. So they'll do that. and stuff like that. That's how I always watch wrestling when I got into like my teens.
Well, once you grow up and you actually realize that, wrestling is ultimately scripted, some of it is real, especially when they lose their temper, the blood. 99% of it is real. On occasion, you'll see a ref slip a guy a fucking blood pack or some shit like that.
Yes.
But then it's only when they have to bleed to make it look breathable, and the homeboy's forehead's just tough as shit, or he doesn't want to take the shot, because that's a brain dinging injury right there.
Yeah.
You get hit in the forehead with a freaking sledgehammer or a chair or anything, you're knocked out, bro. So they're trying to keep them safe somewhat, but make it believable enough for the WWE network and universe.
Right.
So it's you got to have that fine line, and you got to understand. You can't just watch it to say, "Oh, this is totally real." Oh my god. Yeah, you can't. If you watch it that way, I feel bad for you.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for staying with us through this extremely weird episode of the Gaming Death Podcast. Kind of became a little bit of a crossover with NSFW at the end there, which is good.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. We need to do more collaborations, more crossovers, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It helps push the entire network forward. Remember,
Definitely.
guys, once you're done listening to this, if you're on the live stream, head over to Horseplay Live. That's on Geeky Antics, twitch.tv/Geeky Antics, right after our show. We're live each and every Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. on twitch.tv/Gaming Death. Obi, pimp out NSFW again, since I'm probably going to show up on an episode soon.
Yeah, definitely. Right now we're doing as many shows as we possibly can. We're guaranteeing one live show a month, but we're going to be, doing we're doing it every other week. So we don't have a set schedule because of just that, what it is. So what I want you guys to do is go to Twitter. I want you to add these 3 names: Geeky Antics, at TSC Obi-Wan, and at Fatal Blades. Go get those 3, follow those 3, and we will let you guys know when the day before, the day of, when we're getting ready to start the stream, when we're getting ready to do it, so you guys can actually follow us as we're going along. But you guys, it's all things wrestling. We talk about New Japan Wrestling. We talk about TNA, What Culture Pro Wrestling, WWE, everything pro wrestling. That's what we love to do. So come check it out. NSFW, Not Safe for Wrestling podcast. And it's only right here on Geeky Antics, or right there on geekyantics.net.
No, right here on geekyantics.net. Gaming Death Podcast is only right here on geekyantics.net. We have no other affiliations. Caleb, since you're still out of work, you want to pimp something out? What are you up to? What have you been doing? Where can people find you these days?
Yeah, I guess you could always find me on Facebook. I don't Twitter or anything. I don't know what people would want to say to me.
Hi.
They can say hi if they want.
Hey.
Yeah, sure. If you really want to say hi for some reason, my email is kjmedel, that's MEDEL, @gmail.com. I'm looking for a job right now, so I don't have, I'm mostly just running off of email. Not a whole lot going on. Just doing a lot of interviews. So, that whole thing.
And you can send your questions in. I think after this week's episode, we're probably going to get a shit ton of emails. So probably next week, we're probably going to do another listener special. And I'll give you an update on WoW. I'll give everybody an update on WoW. So get your emails into podcast@gamingdeath.com. But that's going to do it for tonight. I'm Chris. With me, we have Obi. And we have Caleb.
What's up?
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
I love you.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah. All right, chat. I'll see you later. I got to do stuff. So...